Welcome back to Let's Play Link to the Past. Now, previously the series had been part of the series Until I Die, and the idea behind that was I was going to play until I died. Well, I'd reached more than an hour and a half into the game, I'd gotten to the Dark World, completed the first 3 dungeons, and even though I may have come close, I didn't actually die. And that creates kind of an irritating problem. I'm supposed to be dying. So I sort of gave up on that idea and decided to turn this into an entire Let's Play series in its own right. So that this is the first episode in which we've made that change. Boom. Dude, die. Die, bomb guy. Now, in the last episode, we had gone and defeated Aghanim. We didn't kill him, but as he escaped, he managed to seal Princess Zelda away, along with the other 6, I guess it was. 6 maidens, and, well, that was a bit of a problem, because that went and unleashed the friggin' Dark World. Well, what it did was it broke the seal between the Golden Land. Holy shit, did I just die? Did I just die? Oh, no, I didn't die. Just die. I was concerned that I would never die. I'm being way reckless here. He broke the seal to the Golden Land that was holding Ganon and his band of crazy bastards. And, well, that's a bit of a problem. We have to seal that because Ganon's gonna friggin' invade. So we gotta go and stop all that shit. So Link has gone into the Dark World now, and he's going to go and stop all that. Okay, we are outside the Palace of Darkness. I have, for some stupid reason, been unable to get myself to its front door. Fine, here's 10 rupees. Leave me alone. Weird monkeys hanging around in the woods. Ah, I see when the going gets tough. Little monkey dude gets going, huh? And by going, I mean going away. Little wuss. Come back here. Okay, I got him. Weird that they use the same monetary system in the Dark World that they do in the Light World. ₹100 now? We just gave you 20. Fine. Open it. Okay, you came through, but I still want my money back. Okay, we reached the Palace of Darkness. So this is the same dungeon that we had been in quite a while ago, back in the first dungeon of the game. I forget what it was called, but in this case, this is the Dark World version. Now, the layout is going to be significantly different. And the dungeons at this point in the game are now harder. So, it's not, we won't be able to just breeze through it like I did all the other ones. Something else I wanted to talk about, but, you know, before I really didn't want to touch it because it was sort of a complex issue. It is about how the different Legend of Zelda games all relate to each other. Because if you got to think about it, how many different Legend of Zelda games happen where you're playing as Link, Princess Zelda gets kidnapped or some crap like that, and you have to go and rescue her. Now, it's not really above Nintendo to, oh, geez. It's not really above Nintendo to go and rehash the exact same storyline over and over again. Oh, it's Zelda locked in Turtle Rock. Okay. Please hurry. It'll be a while, lady. It's not really above Nintendo to rehash the same exact storyline over and over again. Because really, this is a... remember that this is an action-adventure game here. And typically the story in this kind of game is really just there to explain the reason why your hero is running around stabbing things with his sword. Oh, I don't think I like this. Yeah, die. What happens when you go in and attack? Can't kill him. So what you gotta do is this. That didn't work out what I had planned. Come on. Don't be a dick. Okay, there's something about this. What was I saying? Oh, okay. The, how the story related to each other was kind of, confusing because how many times is Link going to have to go and save Princess Zelda? I mean, seriously. What's wrong? What's that girl's problem? Am I missing something here? What was I doing wrong? Oh, that's right. You gotta, you gotta use your Pegasus boots. Come on, this is making me look stupid. Haha. Sorry, I'm not talking at all. There we go. Oh, wow, that was embarrassing. That really was. Okay, anyway. The story of Legend of Zelda was confusing because there was more than one... I mean, how do you explain Zelda always getting into trouble, needing to be rescued, Ganon always getting the Triforce, all that kind of crap? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But when this game came out, it sort of changed everything. It went and established that there was more than one Link, there was more than one Zelda, they were essentially different generations of heroes and princesses that went and that were fighting against the same Ganon. So Ganon was always the same guy. But, oh jeez. That's not irritating or anything. Boom, bomb time. With the Link to the Past, knowing that all of the different Links and Zeldas are different people, or at least in a majority of the game there are games that are different people, then you can understand that the Link we are playing as right now is not the same Link that we had first encountered in the original Legend of Zelda. So that makes the Link to the Past... Link to the Past, get what that means. This was intended to be the first game in the series, or the chronologically the first game to happen in the series. And well, there we have it. Link to the Past. Boom. Wonder if I can do anything about this. Boom. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Not what I thought would happen. So you had Link go and... leave me alone. Come on. I'm getting all caught up in this. Alright, let's get out of here. We have 2 keys. We can do some good. So the way the chronology went by the time this game was released was that Link to the Past was the first game released. It was the first game not released, but the first chronological game in the series. And then the immediate sequel to that was... The immediate sequel to that was the game Link's Awakening, which was the Game Boy game. And that was after Link had done the storyline in this one, and he went onto a boat and found himself getting trapped on an island. Turns out it was all a dream, or maybe not. Who knows? Oh shit! Left a bomb there. Come on. Then after Link's Awakening, that Link eventually died or something like that, I guess. And oh geez, you're not gonna let us get through? I guess that Link eventually died or something like that, and we were left with, oh, you can, pick up bombs, by the way. Genius maneuver. After this Link eventually died or so, and a number of years later, another Link was born, and that Link went and fought Ganon again. The Ganon that was seen in the original Legend of Zelda game. That Ganon died as a result, and the second Legend of Zelda game, Link's Adventure, I think it was called. Ah, shit. I didn't get through quick enough. Ganon dies in that, and... leave me alone. So the second the game in the Legend of Zelda series... Oh my god, I am screwing this up so bad. Leave me alone. Okay, let me start again real quick. Link to the Past. This is chronologically, at the time, it was the first Zelda game to be released. No, not released, but chronologically. The storyline was. After this one came Link's Awakening, which was the same Link, and with no Ganon. Taking place on an island. It may have all been a dream. It may not have been a dream. Who am I to judge? After that comes The Legend of Zelda, the first game in this series. It was at that point that Ganon was finally actually killed, and... stupid red thing. And everything, and the entire storyline was based on the idea of trying to stop people from resurrecting Ganon. Armed with my key, I can go now. But then after that, they released the game Legend of Zelda. Oh jeez, what was the Nintendo 64? Ocarina of Time. That confused the shit out of the entire system. Because Ocarina of Time actually took place before Link to the Past. But Nintendo wasn't exactly clear on this. They went and they sort of said, yeah, we got the whole thing straightened out, but we're not going to tell any of you. Basically a real dick move. So everyone was left to wonder, like, what in the hell is going on? Turns out what it was that... Oh, bomb time. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time had managed to actually split the series into 3 separate chronologies. Oh, this does me no good. Had split the series into 3 separate chronologies. It was the original game's chronology that was the game like what I'm playing right now. Then there became a second chronology where Link had killed Ganon in the game Ocarina of Time as a child. It also created another chronology where he had killed Ganon as an adult, and another one where he had gone and died. So it separated it into 3 different essentially 3 different realities. Each one where there was a different result with the game Ocarina of Time. And the Link in that game was the legendary hero that they refer to, that this Link is a descendant of. Couldn't have been that legendary of a hero if he died, though, I have to say. Nice hearts. But, of course, after that, they didn't stop... you sons of bitches. They didn't stop making Legend of Zelda games. So they went and they... What was the next one released? Majora's Mask. That one was released as part of the chronology that Ganon had... That Link, as a child, killed Ganon. Even if that didn't really make a whole hell of a lot of sense. Storyline-wise, by the time the game came out. But whatever, who am I to judge? Son of a bee. Puzzles in this are a little bit more complicated than the ones were. Haha. Than they were in the earlier dungeons. Like, for example, boom! We're using the bomb to keep that thing from following you. I would like not to have to access my inventory as many times, but there are enough buttons on the SNES controller that some things like the dash, the power glove, the sword and shield, and all those things are not terribly important. Ah, son of a bee. Ah, damn. Okay, here's the problem. I got myself locked into a kind of a bad place here. I can't get past these because I don't have the dungeon, I don't have the... Come on. Come on, help me out here. Ah, shit. I don't have what it takes to get through the dungeon. Shit. Hold on, give me a sec. I'm gonna have to shut the camera off. Okay, I got it here. I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Mirror's the easiest way to do that. And we're gonna need some bombs. Now, I failed for some stupid ass reason not to notice that this kind of floor is the type you can fall through. So we're gonna do that. Fortunately, I have a key. Boom. Big key! Everyone loves big key. And a small key. Because everyone loves small keys as well. Okay, now let's get our our awesome item that we've been trying to get a hold of for a while. This was the thing that I had loved about this game years ago, especially the first Legend of Zelda. I always wanted to go and get through every dungeon because I knew every single dungeon had a special item in it, and that item was going to be awesome. For example, like the Power Glove that we could lift things up with, named after the rather shitty idea of the Power Glove that Nintendo used as a weird controller for the NES back in the 80s. Ah, leave me alone. Ah, shizzle. But anyway, every dungeon had its own items. So you could, so I always played every dungeon just thinking like, oh, what's the item going to be this time? What's the item going to be this time? And that was a big motivator for me playing through the early games. And this was a trend that they continued with the later games as well. But you know, by then most of the stuff that you find was more or less just sort of a rehash of the stuff that you had already done in the previous games. Like the Power Glove was something that was used a bunch of times. The Pegasus Boots, some of the stuff like in Ocarina of Time, you got some new interesting stuff like the. I'm almost dead. Do something about that. Come back here. You got some new interesting stuff like the steel boots that allow you to walk underwater. But eventually I sort of got bored with it. Boom, boom, boom. Stupid dark mazes. There we go. What we got? Magic hammer. Why couldn't we just use a regular hammer? Why's it gotta be a magic hammer? Boom, boom, boom. What do we do with the magic hammer? Well, you can kill enemies with it, but that's not really what it's made for. The magic hammer is made for pushing down those weird little things that stick their face out of the floor, and so it allows you to get further along in the game. And you also smash jars and skulls with it. Now, earlier on, boom, boom, boom. Stupid turtle things. Shoes on the other foot now, isn't it? Haha. 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 How you like it? Getting dead and whatnot. And one of the reasons why I couldn't make it too far into the Dark World before was because we didn't have the magic hammer. So I had to, more or less, I didn't have to, but there really wasn't much we could do aside from come here and do this dungeon. It is kind of stupid, though, that some, like, a post sticking out of the ground, which Link has to go and push down in order to, get the, to get by it. is something that he can't just step over. But, you know, it's not really supposed to make sense, I guess. Now, here's what I'm talking about. These weird pumpkin head things. Plop! And now we can get past them. Really requiring us to use this magic hammer a lot in this dungeon. Boom. Boom. I have to kill all these things? That'd be irritating. Ooh, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. What the hell was that supposed to be? Holy hell. Okay. Weird dragon thing. Use the magic hammer to break its... Oh, shit. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Use your magic hammer to break its face. Break the mask off of it. And then hit him a bunch of times. Maybe it was bombs. I don't know. It wasn't bombs. I gotta stop trying to use bombs. Bombs never work. There we go. A couple more hits and he should be free to beat up. Haha. How you like that? Haha. Oh shit. Okay. Haha. 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 Okay, now his face is all open, so let's kick the shit out of him. I just died! I just died! Can you believe that? Boom! Game over. Oh, snot muffin. I'm definitely not taking this lying down. Okay, here we are again. Doing the same thing. Only I have a feeling I'm much more likely to get a... come out of this one alive. Maybe not. Shit. Oh, no, there he's dead. Got him. Sure, I guess I get it.